Aries. Circumstances will not develop as favorably as expected. Delays in business are possible, and an unfavorable situation could prevent you from completing your plans on time. However, will this break you? Of course not. If you maintain your usual determination and complement it with a bit of resourcefulness, you will be able not only to overcome obstacles but also to realize those ambitious plans that others consider almost impossible. Certain difficulties will arise due to your difficulty concentrating on one thing. It will be much easier to think about many things at once, to engage in tasks that at first glance are unrelated. It may seem like chaos reigns around you, but in reality, you yourself will create creative chaos, which will help you escape routine and achieve success. There will be an opportunity to meet reliable partners and like-minded people. For serious requests, it's best to turn to old friends, while for small matters, even those you're just getting to know can help. It's quite possible that working together will lead to the beginning of a strong friendship. Taurus. Get ready for a serious dialogue. If the conversation takes place in a professional setting, it could open up enticing career horizons. Business proposals are quite likely, accepting which could significantly increase your financial well-being or secure a more prestigious position. However, it's possible that domestic matters will come up for discussion. Take the words of your family very seriously. The information they share could influence your plans, perhaps even completely change them. This will be a successful day for Taurus who dare to implement new ideas and take on tasks that others have found difficult. Thanks to their accumulated experience, these representatives of this sign will quickly find the right path, giving them the opportunity to achieve a brilliant victory over opponents or neutralize ill-wishers. Inspiration will be high, and original ideas are likely to arise that can be successfully implemented. However, try not to overestimate your own capabilities, especially after midday. Health problems are possible during this period. Gemini. Get ready for a serious conversation that could radically change your life. If the conversation takes place in a business setting, it could open up enticing career prospects. Attractive partnership offers are quite likely, accepting which could significantly increase your financial well-being or secure a more prestigious position. However, it's possible that the conversation will also touch on domestic matters. Take the words of your loved ones very seriously. The information they share could significantly influence your plans, and perhaps even completely change them. Taurus who dare to take on new endeavors or tackle challenges that others find challenging will be in for a pleasant surprise. Thanks to their accumulated experience, they will quickly find the right path to a solution, which will help them gain the upper hand over competitors or neutralize ill-wishers. Creativity will be at its peak, promising the emergence of interesting ideas that can be successfully implemented. However, you shouldn't overestimate your own capabilities, especially after midday. Health problems are possible at this time. Cancer. Many useful things are coming your way. You won't be idle, you'll be gripped by a thirst for action, a desire to tackle the unknown and implement original ideas. Those around you will be captivated by your creativity and fresh perspective on familiar things. Many will realize they've previously been unfair to you or overly critical of your ideas. These people will express a desire to reconnect and will approach you. You may reciprocate, but first ensure their intentions are pure and free of selfish motives. If you're involved in a serious and challenging endeavor, be prepared for the fact that achieving the desired result will take time. Delays are possible due to misunderstandings, transportation or financial difficulties, or broken agreements. Even though Mercury is ending its retrograde period, it can still throw up surprises. However, nothing critical is expected, so there's no serious cause for alarm. Leo. Maintain peace of mind. While preaching this advice is easy, following it today may prove challenging. This is especially true for young Leos, who don't yet have much life experience. However, it's especially important for them to control their emotions and not give in to provocateurs. More mature representatives of this sign will more quickly grasp the situation and determine what actions to take and what to avoid. You can consult with those who have known you for a long time, but even their advice may sometimes prove useless. Tension at work and conflicts with colleagues and superiors are possible. Not all of your plans will be obvious to business partners, and some proposals may seem overly adventurous. Remember that feelings alone won't help you defend your position. However, compelling arguments will play a decisive role. Tensions with family members are also possible, but these people will be more understanding and tactful, making it much easier to reach an understanding with them. Virgo. A truly rare opportunity for productive work and important accomplishments awaits you. Your vitality is in full swing, goal setting is lightning fast, and the likelihood of a triumphant conclusion is at its highest. If you finally decide to tackle postponed projects and unresolved issues, you are highly likely to bring them to a successful conclusion. Even if unexpected obstacles arise, you will be able to find the optimal solution. Perhaps longtime associates or those you once provided significant assistance with will provide support. This day is ideal for important meetings and discussions of promising areas of collaboration. It is a favorable time to discuss financial matters and find ways to increase your wealth or wisely allocate existing resources. In personal relationships, positive trends are less pronounced. Some friction with family and friends is possible. Some Virgos will find it difficult to find common ground even with those with whom they previously had complete harmony. However, it is within your power to prevent a brewing conflict and resolve differences, avoiding mutual claims and emotional wounds. Libra. This day will be controversial, with the potential to uncover events and news that may not be immediately clear. Therefore, it's recommended to take your time making decisions, especially if they affect not only your interests but also those of your family. Not all Libras will be able to maintain composure easily, and there will be plenty of reasons for concern. However, if you do manage to control your emotions, you will quickly find a way to overcome all obstacles and resolve important matters. This is not the easiest day for business partnerships or any collective actions in general. People around you will place excessive demands on you, and this won't always be immediately apparent. Misunderstandings can become a source of disappointment, conflict, and difficulties in relationships that had been going well until recently. However, the situation will gradually improve. By midday, it will be clear that the main difficulties are behind you. Meanwhile, interactions with family will bring mostly positive impressions. You will feel the support of those you love, and it is thanks to this that you will notice the prospects that this day opens up. Pisces. Conflicts and disagreements are sure to plague this day. Arguments can flare up both professionally and at home, often over trivial matters that would otherwise go unnoticed. However, if you can maintain your composure and resist provocation, most tense situations can be resolved peacefully. Young Pisces should exercise particular caution. They may lack the life experience to effectively resolve conflicts. Those who have faced challenges and successfully overcome them will be able to maintain their confidence. Be cautious when interacting with strangers. This day is not suitable for frank conversations and heartfelt outpourings. Carefully examine those with whom you plan to collaborate. Your inner instincts will help determine how much you can trust new acquaintances. Avoid overexertion. The day can be especially tiring, even if you're doing your usual tasks. Avoid plans for evening entertainment, especially if they might last late into the night. Aquarius. Focus on your top priorities and achieving long-term goals. Significant progress can be expected during this period. A fortunate combination of circumstances will play a significant role. This will allow you to exceed your own expectations or resolve a problem that previously seemed insurmountable. Aquarius will gain knowledge by embarking on new endeavors today or attempting to understand previously confusing matters. Representatives of this sign will also have the chance to meet exceptionally interesting individuals and even form friendships with them. However, it's important to remember, avoid mixing professional and personal connections. This is not the time for flirting at work or discussing business matters with relatives. Financial gains are possible. In financial matters, you can rely on your gut instinct, it won't deceive you. Resolving everyday issues may be somewhat more difficult, the right approach may not be immediately found, and some problems may not be resolved without the help of loved ones. Capricorn. This day promises to be exceptionally productive. Most Capricorns won't waste time on trifles, but will immediately tackle serious and large-scale tasks. Both long-time and recent friends are likely to become partners in business. By joining forces, you will achieve even greater heights than you planned. The successes you achieve today could attract the attention of high-ranking officials. Perhaps they will become the source of attractive business offers in the near future. Despite your own busy schedule, you won't miss the opportunity to support others. You may have to intervene in the affairs of those who are reluctant to accept help. However, your exceptional politeness and sensitivity will allow even such people to maintain their dignity. This day is favorable for rebuilding broken connections. If you have had a falling out with someone, today is a real chance to restore that relationship. Don't be afraid to take action and make the first step. Sagittarius. Due to your impulsive nature and desire for lightning-fast action, you may find yourself in a difficult situation if you don't take the time to carefully consider, objectively evaluate your plans, and discuss the projects you plan to implement with trusted friends. Remember to seek advice only from those who have already proven their reliability. People who have recently entered your life can have a detrimental effect or try to create obstacles. Routine activities can lead to apathy, so try to periodically take a break from them and switch to something fresh, engaging, and enthusiastic. These tasks may prove challenging, but with genuine inspiration, you will certainly succeed. Postpone hasty purchases, even minor ones. It's wiser to be frugal now, as these funds may be needed for something more significant in the future. You will be able to resolve family problems and domestic difficulties. It would be a good idea to pay extra attention to your elderly relatives. Your support could be especially valuable to them. Scorpio. This day will be challenging, filled with various challenges. A number of minor incidents, small difficulties, and delays in tasks you had planned to complete promptly are expected. Scorpios will react to these events in different ways. Some will be overly sensitive to every little detail, while others will initially succumb to the provocations of others and later regret their actions. This is not the best time to negotiate a long-term partnership or begin a joint venture. It is also best to refrain from engaging in competition if possible. It is recommended to act prudently, trying not to attract undue attention to yourself. This will help prevent many unpleasant situations. In the financial sphere, special vigilance is recommended. Inattention can lead to unfortunate losses. Furthermore, problems with household appliances are possible. When purchasing new devices or gadgets, there is a risk that they will not live up to your expectations. However, this day is perfect for relaxation and activities that bring pleasure and inspiration. Scorpios who plan a trip with a loved one or prepare a pleasant surprise for them will have a wonderful time and strengthen their relationship.